My name is Kevin Knowles, Mayor of Martinsburg, West Virginia. This is a facility that's been sitting here for years dormant, and it's been one of our last brownfield projects that we've had. And to be able to have a company come in here and do what they're doing, it's just a big boost not only to this part of the city, but to the city, county, and the state of West Virginia as a whole. There's a lot of history, as we heard earlier, the history that started off as a distillery, turned into an apple storage facility, and then back in the 80s, they shut it down for reasons that they moved it somewhere else into a different state. I've been working with Dr. Jane for about 2 years now. We were identifying some different things that needed to be done, and here we are. We're able to be happy that we're here today cutting the ribbon and inviting everybody to enjoy the downtown Martinsburg and the city itself. Well, there's going to be over 100, from what I'm told, there's over 100 jobs, and they've invested millions of dollars into this facility here to be able to move forward and expand down the road.
My name's Andy Blake. I'm the city manager of the city of Martinsburg. This investment's huge for the city of Martinsburg. It takes a dilapidated brownfield that's been sitting here for over 40 years. It puts it back on the tax rolls. It's going to provide high-paying jobs, and it's going to be one of the biggest high-tech facilities in the nation. We're very proud to have them. Well, I think it sets the standard for a whole bunch of other businesses to come here, which we're always welcoming. If you want to invest, come to the city of Martinsburg. Our door's open. We hope you come. And Human BioSciences is just going to set the standard that I know of. Yes, sir. Yeah, we welcome countries of all types. If they want to invest in the city, they want to hire good labor. We have a good workforce here. We have a state that supports. We have a county that supports. We have a city. And we very much look forward to working with you. And we wish Human BioSciences much success, because their success is our success.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Manoj Jain. I'm the founder of Human BioSciences. Started the business 38 years ago, and now we're here in Martinsburg. My friend Andy here is the city manager. The best city manager you're going to find anywhere. You need anything, he's there for you. In India, if you're listening, we have a factory in Ahmedabad, India as well. And anybody who wants to invest from India, they have to come here to Martinsburg, talk to Kevin, talk to Andy, and I'm sure you'll be very happy. No, for us, we don't want to have competition with anybody. However, the Chinese have really dominated a lot of the aspects of trade, commerce in the United States, particularly in the medical field. And everybody in the world today, they're interested in medical security. Anybody. We've got 15 partners globally, not just here. And medical security, food security, if you cannot make it at home, it becomes very difficult. So it's not a matter of what we want. It's not a matter of choice. It's just the reality of the situation as it is. And we feel we're up to the challenge. We think we can compete with the Chinese at every level, on price, on infrastructure, on quality, customer service, everything. Correct.
How do you want to?
Well, I think you've come to the right place, because it starts with the infrastructure. If a building costs, say, $50 a square foot in China, and the same building costs you $200 a square foot in the U.S. or $300 a square foot in the U.S., how can you ever compete? It's simply not viable, not possible. That's why I tell all of our people here who've done the construction work, who worked on the construction, that this is the target price that we have to approach, work with the city to make sure within compliance with the rules, but we need to be innovative how we do it to hit those price points. In this facility, we came close. We did not succeed in that number, but it's close enough that we can move forward. In phase 2, we'll be able to hit that number. So dollar for dollar, infrastructure-wise, we can compete in the United States with the Chinese for facilities. Well, what we've done is, first of all, like I said, you have to make sure your cost factors in every aspect of the business line up so it's competitive with the Chinese. Infrastructure-wise, like I said, building and all, we're close, and we will get there. The rest of the facility, if you see, it's all vertically integrated. We do our own sterilization, we do our own packaging, we do our own printing, we do our own, right from raw material, production to the end product production in-house. That cuts out a lot of cost. So that vertical integration is very key and very important part of the process to be able to achieve that self-sufficiency. honestly speaking, it's not as complicated. Part of it is her. That facility was about 28,000 square feet, but it was so what you call overutilized that we had no option but really to shift the facility. Second thing, it was rented, and it's come time now to I think own our own facility. So this is okay. We saw many sites. There was one site which I had made an offer on also. Then she came here and she saw this, says, no, this is the place. So, well, when she said this is the place, this is the place.
Tell me about this facility.
Yes.
And what do you know about it?
Well, see, originally this was a distillery. So they used to make spirits and alcohols here. We'll also do the same. There are two buildings over here that date back to the 1820s. And we plan to have a distillery here with a partner from Scotland to make whiskey here. And we'll make other spirits, vodka, gin, these types of products which can be sold, I think, within a year and a half. And a big market for us for that is in India. We can produce it from here in the United States. There's a good appetite for U.S. products in India in this sector. And it's one of the things, since this is a historically known area for this, I think is a good fit. The main thing is the water. There's a very good lime water over here. And this water is not available everywhere. The way I came in was through my dad. My father came in 1967 to Canada. In 1969, he emigrated from Canada to the United States, where he was an assistant professor in the University of Connecticut. And the story goes on, over the years. But yeah, when I entered the United States, it was 1969. I was only 5 years old at the time, so rest all education, everything is here. But we're both very close to India. We go very regularly. We have a factory in India, in Ahmedabad, like as I had mentioned earlier. And of course, we love India. And I'll say one more thing. I don't know if it's what you call okay or not, but I'll say it anyways. We love Narendra Modi. Since Narendra Modi has been involved in India, I can say the country has prospered, and it's going to prosper even more. He's the gentleman who inaugurated our Indian factory also, by the way, just so you know.
In your factory?
He inaugurated our Indian factory as well.
Which year it was?
Oh, boy, I don't know. 2000 something. But no, he's a wonderful human being, and he's doing fantastic things for India, and he's been a good friend to us. Well, Prime Minister Modi has come with an initiative that to match the Chinese, again, in medical device imports, because those guys, have huge growth, and he had made an initiative of the Modi government to make sure that over a 5-year period, there's an increase of 500% or more in terms of made in India for medical products. And I think so far he's being successful. I think it's going on quite well. As soon as we just opened up here, I'm planning to go back to India now and increase our facility by 50% in India also. It's true though, luckily I'm not beholden to anybody. We don't have any bank loans. We've not asked for the government for any assistance. We've not asked for any, whatever. They give benefits for providing labor and this or that. We've not even applied because we can do it ourselves. And the more you get involvement with the government, they're great guys who can help, but it's better to do yourself. Having said that, the challenges are if you have to put up a structure at the same price that Chinese can do it in China, naturally that's going to create a rift. It's an issue there. How if it can be done so easily, everybody will be doing that. Correct? There's not a single facility you'll find, even in Martinsburg, who can do it at that kind of price points. And so far we've been successful. I've got a fantastic supply chain manager. Honestly, the bulk of the stuff that we buy comes from China. It doesn't mean that we make everything from China. We buy the stuff, we use that stuff. Okay, fine. Everything else, everything we make, though, is made in the USA or made in India, for that matter. Even in India, we have a lot of stuff which is manufactured in or assembled or whatever you want to call in China. But the products that come out of that factory are all made in India. The products that come out of this factory are all made in the USA. And that's important. A capital expenditure is a one-time expenditure. A consumable, what you make, it's every day. Every single day. Your products will go out the back door. We service 1 million patients a month here in the United States. So that's every day. If I buy a machine, it's a one-time purchase. The one-time purchase, okay, if I have to do that in order to compete, I'll do that. But every single day that it runs, I'm serving the country in that way.